All right, guys. Let's talk manuscript formatting because holy cow, a lot of you are fucking this one up royally, and I want you to put your best foot forward. This isn't a really long topic, and this is why it's ending up as a bonus episode. Not to mention, me and another editor friend have been really seeing some bad stuff going across desks lately. So it is pretty simple. I mean, you go to a publisher's website and most of the time, your submissions guide on how they want you to format a document, it's right there. All you have to do is read, which as writers, we should be pretty darn good at. Well, let's be honest. Most writers don't ever seem to actually read submission guidelines. I hope you're the exception. Please be the goddamn exception to this rule, because it really is going to give you that one step up, knowing as an editor that you actually know how to read and follow instructions is miraculous. But even if a publisher doesn't have set guidelines on their website, you can almost never go wrong by following the William Shunn modern format. That's Shunn, Shunn. There's a whole website dedicated literally to formatting your damn manuscript properly. It's not really hard to follow. It's got a few little fancy things where it clicks and tells you more. But what it comes down to, guys, is fairly simply this. You are going to write in a 12-point font. Times New Roman or Courier New are normally preferred by most publishers unless otherwise stated. Double spaced. Although, to be honest, I actually prefer 1.5 space myself, but I'm a bit weird like that. And non-tab indented first lines of the paragraph. If you don't know how to do this, please figure it out. When it comes time for formatting your manuscript, you are going to save people a huge amount of trouble. Now, other than that, seriously, the KISS principle arrives. Keep it simple, stupid, or if you like the nicer way of saying it, keep it simple, sweetie. Always keep it simple. Avoid any fancy formatting, any headings or anything like that. Definitely, of course, use italics where italics are used. The days of using underlined things to mark where italics go, that harkens back to typewriter days where you actually had to have a whole different set of keys to create italicized letters, which on computers, not really a problem anymore. And while some people do still do this, I can honestly tell you that as a formatter, the underline bit is a little frustrating, but it does have its purposes. And if you are going to do that, be consistent about doing it. Other than that, just don't do anything fancy. Don't use a funny font. Don't use a different page size than the standard with 1-inch margins, your normal fucking margins. It's not hard. It couldn't be simpler. You're not doing anything fancy. And that's what most of us want. We just want a nice basic document, because when it comes down to it, you need to let your words speak for themselves. Let them shine.